To the Minister for Children, what recent announcements has she made regarding partnerships between Oranga Tamariki and community organisations?
The Honourable Karen Chord.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Last week in Whangarei, I attended the launch of Tama Ariki, a new prototype between Oranga Tamariki and Taitimu Taipari, a collective of 3 Māori NGOs. The prototype expands on the work that Taitimu Taipari have already been doing with Oranga Tamariki in supporting the triaging of reports of concern across 3 sites in the region, and will see the establishment of a community hub. The hub will provide a physical space to triage reports of concern and community-based referrals, and will help families navigate a range of services which will ultimately ensure the safety and well-being of children and young people, which is my top priority.
Supplementary. But what other partnerships does Oranga Tamariki have with community organisations?
Mr Speaker, Oranga Tamariki currently has 10 strategic partnerships under Section 7 of the Oranga Tamariki Act 1989. Despite claims at the time that Oranga Tamariki repeal of Section 7A Amendment Act did not mean that the end of strategic partnerships between Oranga Tamariki, iwi and Māori. I've always been committed to the idea of Oranga Tamariki working alongside those on the ground who have solutions and are enabling communities to develop and deliver approaches that work best for their area. We know that the top-down and one-size-fits-all approach from Wellington is not the solution, and we are about empowering people and communities to be able to choose for themselves and have real self-determination.
Supplementary. What are her aspirations for these partnerships?
Mr Speaker, my aspiration is that more and more of these partnerships will develop over time, and that the existing ones will continue to be strengthened and expanded as capacity and capability grows. Each of these will be unique and dependent on the needs of the local communities, children and their families. I want to see Oranga Tamariki through their Enabling Communities program to test new initiatives, approaches for supporting children and young people within their own communities. In some cases, this will even involve the formal decision-making powers currently held by Oranga Tamariki being transferred to the community partners, where this is going to result in better outcomes for our young people.
Supplementary. What is the Minister's response to people who say that there has been a decline in trust and the relationships between Oranga Tamariki and Māori communities?
Mr Speaker, since becoming the Minister of Children, I've been up and down the country, meeting not only with Oranga Tamariki frontline staff, but with the community social service providers, including iwi, hapu and Māori providers that Oranga Tamariki work with. I've been building up those relationships alongside Oranga Tamariki, and we're working through new agreements across the country, like the one with Taitimu Taipari in the Whangarei and Te Tai Tokerau area. Even in the last week, while at Waitangi, I had many productive conversations with a number of representatives from various iwi and hapu who are excited about the opportunities to work with Oranga Tamariki in genuine partnership and take the lead in delivering better outcomes. I want to acknowledge these partners and communities, as well as the staff involved in this complex but vital work to ensure we have a system that truly puts the children first.